Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. My name is Marta and I'm so happy to have you here. For today's video, I'm going to show you how I created this look, which is a bit tricky just because of the eyeliner, but it's been a while since I've done an eyeliner and I love the colors of this eye look. It's like 4 different colors, but all together it looks so nice. I hope you guys like it too. Before we get started, if you are new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button so you can be a part of this little family and the bell notification so you won't miss any of my videos, and give me a big thumbs up please if you like this look. And now let's get started. Okay, as always, I'm going to clean the bottom of my eyebrows first with the Covergirl concealer and the Real Techniques detailer brush, and I'm going to use the same concealer as a primer. I'm going to apply with the applicator and blend it out with the e.l.f. Cosmetics sponge. Because I do have nails, and normally I like to blend it out with my finger, but my nails won't let me. But of course the sponge blends it out really good. And this shade is a bit too light, but with the eyeshadows on top and the whole makeup already done, it doesn't look that light. I just ran out of the shade I normally use, but it's fine, no big deal. And I'm not going to set the concealer. I'm going to go straight into my eyeshadows. I'm going to use the LA Girl Fierce and Wild eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to grab this dark brown eyeshadow with the Real Technique. No. It's a brush that comes in the palette from Rimmel. And I'm going to first tap this on the outer corner of my eyelid, and once it's there, I'm going to grab a little bit more and then apply it on my crease, like half my crease, and then if I need more, I'm going to grab a little bit more and then press it onto the rest of my crease, kind of like completing a rainbow from like the inner corner to the outer corner. Once it's there and it looks even, like not one part is a little bit darker than the other one, it has to be even, I'm going to start blending it out. And this part, I make sure I don't have a lot of the product on the brush, especially since the concealer is still wet. You just want to use a little bit to blend out the edges. I'm going to use the same brush. It does help if you have a little bit of the product on the brush, but not too much, so you can either use this one or a clean brush. And I just start blending it out in circular motions. And if I want to move it a little bit higher, I add a little more of the same shade. I just apply it lower than where the shade is already blended out. I apply it lower, which is kind of on my crease, and then I start blending it out in circular motions once I know I don't have a lot of the product on the brush. And when I blend out the eyeshadows, it really helps me to stretch my eyelid. That way I can really blend it out nice. Another thing that helps me is, since the concealer is not set yet, I grab a little bit of my pressed powder from Rimmel and a fluffy brush, and first I apply the powder on the part where the concealer is still showing, which is kind of just like underneath my eyebrow. I pat it right there, and then I start blending out the edge of the eyeshadow, and it kind of mixes in with the pressed powder and the eyeshadow, so the eyeshadow kind of looks a bit more smoother, and that really helps to blend it out a lot better. And the reason why I didn't set the concealer first is because I really wanted the dark eyeshadow to be very pigmented, and it helps if I don't set the concealer, just so the eyeshadow can really grab onto the concealer. Now for this next part, I'm going to grab the concealer again and my Real Techniques detailer brush. I'm going to grab the concealer just on the edge of the brush, apply it on my eyelid, and then with just a little bit of the product, I'm going to start doing the cut crease part of this look. And this part is not that hard. You just have to do it in like little steps. You do it slow, take your time, and just make sure you don't have a lot of the concealer on the brush to do the edge part. You just want a little bit, and then start lower than where you want the concealer to be. That way you can just, if you want it a little bit higher, you just add more. But if you start too high, it's kind of hard to fix that. So that to me is very important, to start lower and then slowly just do it as high as you want. And if you want your eyelids or your eye to look bigger, you do want it to past your crease, like create your own crease, go apply it on your hooded eye just however you want it. Don't be scared to go too high. And on the outer corner of my eyelid, that's where I still want the dark brown eyeshadow to show, so I want that part to be blended out, and you want it to be nice and blended if you want the shimmery eyeshadow to look nice and blended. So the way I do that is I use the same little brush. I just take the excess product off of the brush and just kind of swipe right on the edge very lightly. And you don't want the concealer to dry completely before you apply the eyeshadows, because then the eyeshadows is not really going to look good. It's not going to apply good. So if it dries, like it kind of dried on mine, so I added a little bit more of the concealer on my eyelid. That way it's still a bit wet. And then I'm going to use from the same eyeshadow palette this shimmery orange eyeshadow and apply that in tapping motions on top of the concealer. You don't want to swipe it because the concealer might move, so I just apply it in tapping motions with this the other side of the brush that comes in the Rimmel eyeshadow palette. It's like a little sponge. You can also buy these individual or like in a little pack of like 5 for like $1. And these work so good to apply shimmery eyeshadows on your lid, so I definitely recommend these. And I just apply it on top of the concealer, and on the edge I just make sure I don't go over the concealer. I don't want to pass the line. If you do pass it a little bit, it's not that hard to fix. You just grab a little bit of the eyeshadow you have right here, like I have the dark eyeshadow. Don't get a lot of the product, but you just want to go over the edge like this to kind of remove the eyeshadow from there. And here comes the tricky part. For the eyeliner, I'm going to be using the Covergirl liquid eyeliner, and I don't know why I like to start right in the center of my eyelid, right above the roots of my eyelashes, and then I want the outer part to be a little bit thicker than the inner corner, so I start with a thin eyeliner though, and then I slowly start making it thicker, and then I continue to extend the wing part of the eyeliner on the top of the eyeliner, and then I connect it on the bottom. I don't know if I'm explaining it good, but you guys will see right here what I mean. And this is just easier for me. I just make sure I don't make it long on the top part, but this is honestly the easiest way for me to do a wing eyeliner, so you guys can try it out and hopefully it helps you too. Then for my lower lash line, I'm going to apply this orange shade using the small brush that comes in the eyeshadow palette from Rimmel. And I'm going to apply it first on the outer parts and then start blending it out to the center and the inner corner. Then I'm going to use the Profusion Bling It On glitter eyeliner and just apply this on the edge of the shimmery eyeshadow, and you can apply as many layers as you want depending on how glittery you want this to look. And then for the outer corner, I want it to stop where the shimmery eyeshadow stops. These eyelashes that I'm wearing are from Ardell. I forgot the name of them, but I'll have all of the products that I use in the description box below. And now for the mascara, I'm going to apply this mascara that I bought in one time that I went to TJ, and it's one of my favorite ones. I'm going to apply a little bit on my lower lashes. And that is the final step for this look. I really hope you guys liked it, and I hope it wasn't that hard for you to recreate it. And if you did recreate it, please tag me on Instagram. I would love to see your lovely pictures, and well, let me know in the comments below what you guys think. And please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up if you did like it, and share this with your friends and your family. Thank you guys so much for your love and your support. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!